Alright, this chapter was really, again, amazing. Really amazing, just to say it like this, because we finally. I really didn't expect it, just to say that. I really didn't expect it to be so fast again, to come out so fast again. I thought it would be later, next month. But I'm really glad it is here, so let's get on with it. Alright, the first thing I'm want to notice and review with you and talking about is that he's talking with that instructor Shadis to say it, and he's like, well, they want to know more about him and his father, of course, and they're talking about it, but he doesn't really know anything at much that's really useful to them. I'm really, of course, everybody possibly now at this moment already know that or has this suspicion to be certain. Well, it is that his father of Aaron is really he knows really more. He's not just a normal man, and he's of course now is he talking about how he needed his father and when he first saw him for the first time outside the walls and he didn't know anything of the world and the walls and the survey corps and all that, and then he talks about how yeah, special people and when you are important and that he's of course I don't know if he already was a doctor at that point when he was found outside the wall or that he later become that, but at least he helped a lot of people with his skills, and of course everybody's grateful for that because he's become known as a doctor, and that's something really good. And but in the beginning, when he talks about the survey cops, you really know that people really hated the survey cops. So you think hated more than now? Yes, hated more than now. People really hated it because they thought like, well, the survey cops, what the hell are you doing? It's safe inside the walls. Why go outside the walls and let people die? It really sucks. It doesn't work. We don't get anything from it, and that's really how they thought about it and all the time, and he was really like continue it without really getting anything from it at all, and that's really tough to do, and yeah, I can understand that's really hard. And then when they get married and stuff, it's not really interesting, of course. If you like it's interesting, but it's not really that interesting. And of course with the new commander, that's, or at least he was commander, but he then saw that Erwin is a better commander. At least he's keeping his people alive, and that's really getting him down because over every time people of his group die, but of Erwin's squad doesn't, and that makes him yeah. Of course, he's thinking about yeah. Well, what should I do, and should I keep going on? And well, I'm not that special. And he's talking about that people, that normal people, are not really can do anything. The average man, and if you're not keep dreaming, I think this is well a good illustration because in your own life, it's really up to you. It's the point. You can't say like, well, I am a normal average man. I'm not really gonna accomplish anything or much. But the mother of Aaron says something like, "Well, can't you see how cute he is? I'm really already proud of him that he's born, so it doesn't matter to me anymore." And when the wall is fallen and the mother is eaten by the Titan, we hear now that Aaron was took away with his father, and yeah, Shadin, if I say it right, was told not to come with them. So on his offering, whoa, obviously, his father had done something to him, made him a titan. I'm not really sure if the father of Aaron is a titan. It's just speculation, of course, but I'm really thinking it because he knows way too much and all that insomnia that he forgot everything. It's really strange. It doesn't make any sense. But they then keep talking about how the situation is and that devotion to yourself and doing things is really important also. And then Aaron says, well, you stop. I'm not special at all. I was just the son of a special man, and I was only given this power because my father was special, and I'm glad, and I'm sure I can do something about it. And then, of course, I already said it, but then this mother said this, like, do you have to be special? Do people have to recognize you no matter what? Do they? And she says, I don't think so. At least, at the very least, not when it comes to this child. She says, he doesn't need to become great. Why does he have to be better than everybody else? And that's really a good question. Why should you always look to be better than everybody else? It doesn't need to be that way. And she says, just look at him. Don't you see how cute he is? And it's really one of the simple things in life. Like, she says, he's already great because he was born into this world. And that's already an accomplishment at some point. And it's really good to look at the small things also, because eventually all the small things build up to something really great. At least that's also what I think. And I think that's something this chapter also tried to give to us to take with our in our life. At least that's what I've got from it. I hope you liked it. It's all I got. Please give a thumbs up. That will really be great. Subscribe if you want to see more of me, and share it with all your friends. Leave a comment behind on your thoughts about this chapter. And I hope I will see you again.